welcome back everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Hughes Jester. My name is Junior. Today we're going to take a look at Star Wars The Black Series 1/12 scale, the Jedi Master Luminara Unduli. So there's the side of the box. There's the back of the box. Green-skinned Myrilian Luminara Unduli served the Jedi Order during the final years of the Galactic Republic. Let me go ahead and open her up and let's see what's going on. So this is a combination of a plastic and soft goods, which I really like because I don't think they'd ever be able to pull this off with a soft goods. So this one, it looks good, right? I mean, it doesn't look puffy or anything. Oh, and her sleeves are also hard plastic, so it doesn't look puffy. It looks nice and nice, seems to flow very well. I like the design that's going on with the sash over here in the front. And everything's got some gold over there. So we'll go ahead and take a look at her close up and then we'll come right back. So there's her face, really nice. Some nice, I guess, cultural tattoos going on over there. We can see more of that gold, really brightens it up nicely. And looks like, from what I can tell, she has, is it like blue or purple irises? Eyes. So really nice. Again, this one, so you can kind of, she doesn't have a lot of facial paint to kind of highlight the cheeks or anything like that, which is kind of disappointing. I'm sure even though she's kind of olive skinned, I mean, there would still be some sort of differentiation in her cheekbones or on her eyebrows or eyelids or anything like that. But so this is kind of simplistic. I do like the fact that they have a two-toned lipstick going on her upper lip and lower lip. So that's a good detail. Really nice on the gold thing going on over here. So there's the detail on the sash which I was referring to. So you can even see some sort of embroidering or some sort of stitching going on over here. Yeah, it's really nice. Oh, and there's her, I guess those are the bracers. So that's good too. And there's the back of whatever you would call this cowl thing that she's got going on. It kind of reminds me of nuns, you know? So the texturing on the cowl over here, so it doesn't look like just bare plastic. Here's the design of her hilt. Nice. And again, this light part of the sword is removable, and every time I put out these lightsabers, I'll always say that I wish Hasbro would just give us the two options: one where it's just not removable with the light part of the sword attached, and a separate part where it's just the hilt of the lightsaber, so we don't have to keep removing this back and forth, kind of like what they do on the vintage version. All right, so let's take a look at Luminara Unduli. I don't really expect much on the head because of the headdress that she's got on. And yeah, there's nothing, like maybe a little bit of a wobble back and forth. Again, a little bit of a wobble side to side. But you do have the twist, so that's there anyway. It does have the lower joint underneath the neck, so that's probably what's helping that movement a little bit. Because of this wide headdress that she's got on, you're kind of limited. You can't really do a T-pose, but both arms can go up 90 degrees. It's kind of weird. I guess that small tilt is enough to allow you to do that. As you can see, her head tilts as I move it up, but you can't have them both up at the same time. At the most, that's what you can do. Again, the same thing will happen with the rotation of the shoulders, mainly because of this. She does have a butterfly joint, I can see right there. So that's pretty cool. And her elbow can go more than 90 degrees. Quite well, actually. does have an elbow twist, but of course the design of this, whatever this fabric is or the cloth design is just preventing that movement back and forth. The wrist on the right side is an up and down wrist, while the one on the left side is also an up and down. You do have a rotation on the wrist, nothing on the bracer. You still have the rotation on the elbow as well, though. So for her waist articulation, you do have a ball joint, I think. So you have this rotation going on. And for her thighs, see, now they put in a thigh cut. I don't know why there's so much inconsistencies with the Black Series. I would suggest that they should just pick a nice set of articulation that they're always doing on all these figures, because all these changes, it's just kind of weird. I don't know about you guys, but when I buy a figure, I kind of expect things to always have the same type of articulation, and then if they add more, great, but definitely don't take away less. Don't take away any more articulation. Double jointed on the knees, but it is pinned. Because it's pinned, it doesn't have that usual rotation at the knees. Weird. Let's put that straight, and then for the ankle, you'll get the full down, and you get full up and an ankle rocker as well. She can. That's weird. Why can't she kick all the way to the side? What's preventing that? She's only kicking at about, I'm going to give it a 45-degree angle. And for backwards, it's not a lot. That's basically it. But she can kick up more than 90 degrees. So at least there's that. So Luminara Unduli. I paid full price for her. She's a pre-order. I'm glad that I've got her on my Black Series. She is a Jedi, so I needed to get her because that's one of the things I'm doing with my 112 scale Jedi Black Series, is to just get all the Jedis. I will give her a value of 10. Nothing really surprising. It was already given that she's going to have limited articulation because of this plastic headdress. So I'm not disappointed by that. I'm not disappointed by the fact that they have double pins here, because it's going to be hidden by the cloak anyway. So I'm basically getting exactly what I was expecting, what I paid for, which is why I'm giving it a value of 10. Base price 10, equaling to $24.95, because I did pre-order it. Of course, if I had gotten it at a lower value or lower price, it would have increased the value, as which makes sense. So that's it for my review of Luminara Unduli Jedi Master. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you guys again on the next review. Bye.